morning from a glorious day in Northumberland. It's Darren here, talking about chillies. So chillies, I've had successes and I've had failures. I've been doing it the last 4 years. There'll be those out there that's been doing it for years, so you probably have more advice than I have, but I'm just talking about my experiences about chillies. 4 years ago I decided to grow some, because it's one of them staples that everybody wants to grow. I decided to grow them in the greenhouse, this greenhouse. I got a couple of plants that germinated. Got a couple of chillies off them, didn't really work. Year after, forgot about growing them for some reason, and I got gifted some. So in my mind I thought, because they were in pots, that's the reason why they were then grown. They needed more space for the roots to grow and they'll get bigger and get more chillies. It didn't work. Whether it's because the year before I'd had pumpkins in there and they took whatever was in the soil, the minerals, and they weren't growing, I don't know. But it didn't work. Last year, obviously I was reading up about it and I realised that I should start them at home. So I started them in January and grew them on into pots again. Exactly the same sort of scenario that I did 2 years beforehand. But this time it worked better because I started them earlier. For some reason this year, I didn't do it. Well, I tried doing exactly the same thing I'd done the 2 years when I grew them in the greenhouse. And I realised that, yeah, they need heat to germinate. And it was quite warm, April, May. And I did get some, but they weren't exactly great. So I've been gifted the ones in front of us here. I got about 14 plants, so I don't know what they were. Last year they were jalapenos. I think I have got some jalapenos in here, and I've got these ones. I don't know what they are. Anyway, so what I found about pollination is there will be those that's growing them in the greenhouse, as I am, and I've got some in the polytunnel, and there'll be those that's growing them at home. And obviously it's that thing of pollination. Normally I've got all the doors closed. I've got the window open behind, as you can see, but the door's closed in the polytunnel. So what I tend to do, as you can see, you've got two flowers, and obviously that one there. I tend to basically go around my finger. You can use a little paintbrush, and I just go around, and I just go around all different ones that I can find. You can see that one. Just going around, just passing the pollen around. Any flowers that I can see open, that's what I do. And I'm getting a lot of chillies. When they started flowering and I wasn't doing that, you could tell straight away. You could tell by, as you can see, where's that one? Anyway, where it hangs off, that's a lovely green colour. But you can always tell when they haven't pollinated. They go yellow and they fall off because they haven't been pollinated. And that's obviously one of the issues that you do have with chillies. And I found that, over the 4 years, to basically do it by hand, and it seems to work. So if you're wanting good chillies, do that. I don't think it matters about, obviously, you know, your different chilli varieties and you're using the pollen from one chilli to another. Different ones, you know, the jalapenos, and you've got your sweet peppers. I don't think it really matters. Obviously different, apart from chillies, when you're doing squashes and all that, squashes and pumpkins, basically the same sort of variety, like group of plants, and you can cross-pollinate, but I don't think it really affects chillies. And if it does, somebody let us know, because maybe that's right or wrong, I don't know. But last year I had a bumper crop, cause you know, I did a video and put on these groups and everything, talking about it, my successes with the chillies. So this year, obviously, I was gifted these chillies, so I'm really appreciative of the person that gave us, Mary, if she ever watches this. So it's fantastic that she, you know, she had some spare ones, because I was a bit gutted that the ones that I tried to grow in here didn't work. So I do know that next year I will be growing them from home. And I was gutted as well because I had loads of different types, and I really wanted, because it's one of them plants that's so versatile, sweet, hot, that you can use on everything. It's fantastic. Even when I do a smoothie, I like putting half a chilli in, so it's got that little bit kick in the morning. Lovely. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. See you later from Northumberland. Darren here. Bye.